This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so Wack 100 is breaking down the paperwork, and he's even telling academics that, hey, I know things that aren't even in the paperwork that would blow this case open. I mean, anything this guy says, right, can be interpreted as, how does he know so much, and how can he blow this case open, and this and that. You gotta just assume that, like, this guy has to be connected some way with law enforcement, because it just doesn't make sense. Now, it's just you can't blatantly say that, but, like, how does he know so much, and why is he going on Clubhouse, and why is he so adamant about getting on the phone with academics every live stream he's doing for the past week to try to destroy this narrative that he helped send Big U to the feds? He's breaking down that Molly Mall's victim 2 or victim 1, whatever one, and then his security guard is victim 1 or informant 1. I don't know. It's just like, I guess that Big U blames Molly Mall, who has a studio in Vegas, for leaking some information to Wack 100, which started their beef with each other. And Wack 100's been adamant. First Wack 100 was right after Nipsey passed. He was adamant about discrediting Nipsey and saying, "Oh, what number ones does he have? What does he have? He's not an icon. He's not this." And then he focused his attention on Big U. And now his attention is on Jay Prince. But it just, the only reason I think this is because he was so adamant for the past 3-4 years on Clubhouse, giving information about Big U, beefing with Big U, putting narratives out there. He was building a narrative, and now he's worried about academics and other bloggers building a narrative that Wack 100 was cooperating with the feds. I don't think he ever cooperated directly with the feds. I think that he just wanted to get rid of Big U, and the way to do that is just to really just tell all of his business on Clubhouse and let the police do their work. Like, it's not directly cooperating, it's indirectly cooperating. And you know what? The police love stuff like that. They love it when drill rappers in Chicago and drill rappers in New York go on live and talk about their beefs and this and that. It builds a case without having to work with them. That's my point there. I mean, like, that Wack 100 is not technically a snitch in the sense that he's a cooperator, but he's kind of like, hey, I know everything. He's spilling he's spilling street business on Clubhouse that a lot of people wouldn't know, and that the feds would have to work really hard to get willingly, just straight up out there. And I just can't believe that, academics and other people they're just helping him through this. I don't hate Wack 100. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff in the music business with Game, Ray J, and everything, but this stuff is just weird. I mean, like, when he wanted to get into media, so what? Like, okay, he wants to do that. I mean, I don't think it really mixes with being a Pyru or whatever, but whatever. But this is, I mean, the fact that Big U really did catch a RICO is crazy. Because it's directly referencing, like, loose cannon interviews, 600 information, and Clubhouse information, and it's like, it's crazy. This is insane. We've never seen anything like this. And not enough people are talking about this, to where it's, like, really weird. Even Big U, before he went in, he's the one who really pointed the finger at Wack 100. Like, this is because of him. And now I got to fight this case. I don't think Big U's going to beat this case. I'm going to be honest with you, because he was doing dirt. I mean, it's obvious, It was just exposed. That's all. He has. I mean, come on. He was the head of the Rolling 60s. Very dark. And gang activity. Period is dark. Regarding this Rick Ross car show, you do not hear about Big Meech doing this car show on June 7th anymore, do you? It's funny that it drops one day after the BMF series, too, though. I wonder if Rick Ross is going to try to stay away. I mean, it's seeming like he's going to try to stay away from Big Meech in the car, having part of the car show and everything now. I think it was just, it was good for the moment to, like, bring a lot of attention to it. But you don't hear him mention anything, visit him, nothing. Promises not fulfilled. This is going to be kind of weird how this plays out. Now, I got to break down some other information in the morning about this. But I'm thinking, like, Big Meech is screwed right now. You got nobody in his corner. And it's kind of like he did it to himself, to be honest. But anyways, I think they axed him from the car show. How was he going to go? On FaceTime? Just to judge some cars over pictures? I mean, it's not exciting. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button for me, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.